you probably already know, we are going to be painting these docks. This is a new dock. I rebuilt this last year when we moved into the house. However, I did not touch that dock at all. The previous owner painted it and I just put in a little bench, and now it's time for me to get both these docks the same color. We are on Lake Murray in South Carolina, and during the winter time they actually do lower the lake, so it gives you the opportunity to do repairs and maintenance on your docks, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I am going to replace a couple of boards on the red dock, and then I'm gonna get a paint and paint both these docks the same color so it will look nice and clean. Let's see if it fits.
Let's see, baby. Look at that craftsmanship. Just wanted to remind you to like, subscribe, and comment below.
So I'm just going to show you guys a little bit closer view of why I am going to replace those boards. The wood is still fine and it's still not completely rotted out, but it looks pretty bad. It is painted a couple of times and it is starting to warp and turn all different shapes and sizes. So I'm going to replace this outer skin. The decking is still pretty new and in decent shape, so I'm not touching that for now. I am just going to cut it straight along the edge because it is some boards that is not straight and uneven. So that's going to be the project for now. Here is something fun I added in when we moved in, and we definitely enjoyed it this past summer. It is basically a swim up bench. The water goes about 2-3 inches above that sitting area. So when you're sitting in there, it's literally like a swim up bar with your beverage right on the top there, enjoying the view.
So one thing we hated about this board particularly is it had that textured paint. So when you touched it, it didn't feel so good, did it?
No, it was hurting me. So now it's time to put a couple of boards back. So I'm going to start with this edging board first, like right at the end piece. I got my decking board there, and what works out great is I only have to rip it straight down the middle, and I should be able to fill in both sides over here. It's 13 foot and I've got a 10-foot board, so I think it's going to work out pretty good. So I quickly want to refer to what I said earlier. It is not 13 foot, it's 16 foot. So I got my 2 halves cut, and instead of doing a 10-foot piece with a 6-foot extension, I'm actually going to cut it right in the middle. So the seam is in the center and it's just a little bit more symmetrical and it gives it a cleaner finish. Time to put in a couple of screws. We are using a tan screw because we are planning to paint this dock in a light brown tannish color, and this color is the closest to it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go around on this surface and get everything all cleaned up and ready for the next board to go back on. Here's a quick tip how to get self-leveling off your dock. Make sure to cover up the areas you don't want self-leveling to get on. But if it gets on, just a little 5-in-1 tool and hammer does the job. Something I quickly want to show you guys is these boards on the deck. So they are slightly long, and that is the reason why once I put my board up here, there is gaps in between. So I'm gonna stripe my line like I did right here and just cut it even all the way through, and that should give us a smooth edge. There you guys can see it's nice and flush all the way through, so we can put our border edge all the way around and it's not gonna stick out anywhere. Next step is gonna be this plank over here. It is pretty rough shape. It's already picking up and it's like deteriorating. So I'm gonna cut it right there. And then once we remove this AC unit, I'm gonna replace all these boards anyway. So temporarily, I'm gonna take this board out and put a fresh one right in. Okay guys, we're moving right along. Super happy with the progress. I still got 2 more boards right over here and here. Then we should be done with the wood, power wash and paint. So let me finish this up. Okay, there you guys have it. We got all the wood replaced and repaired that needed to be done. I'll show you guys all the way around. So we got a nice new fresh border. And now it's a little bit time for a cleanup. Okay, so we got all the boards set in and everything is looking good. The next step is going to be to do power washing. So I'm quickly going to hook it up, fire it up and get to some washing. Okay, let's see how many takes it's gonna be to fire this thing up. Suit on and it's toasty. Okay guys, so before I get into it, I'm going to tell you guys what paint I am using for this dock. It is a super deck paint and stain, so you can put it on a brand new coat of fresh wood, or you can put it over existing paint or stain. It's basically a stain that pulls in, and if you have a solid paint like I do on this dock, it will definitely cover up. It is water-based, so it's an easy cleanup. And now I need to purge the sprayer so that we can start spraying. So first thing is I put the feed pipe into the paint bucket, turn it on until I see paint coming out of this pipe. So let's get to it. There we have some paint and it's ready to dry. Okay, so this is basically like a return line. So I'm gonna also squeeze it in here with the main line and we should be ready to start painting. Now we put it on the paint and we turn it on and we should be ready to throw some paint on. That means we're ready to go. Closer. You want to stop and go, not continuously. So you want to basically there and just like a little bit over there. Yeah.
I feel like I'm it up.
Good. Just takes a little bit of practice.
Baby, that is the prettiest work view I've ever seen. Stunning, stunning. Give Sam his favorite cup. Bucky's. A little bit hot. You're used to wearing those short shorts. That's a bit different.
That's the reason why I wear it. I just tap my whole leg into the paint. So it is the next day here, and as you guys saw, we finished up painting this dock and it came out super fabulous. So it's no more red dock, it's a nice smooth tan. It looks almost like a natural wood color, and I think it really looks great. It was hard for this one for us to see on this one that is actually painted, which was great. So it's definitely a great color that's gonna blend in really good. On this dock, on the other hand, I'm gonna have to do another coat of paint because, as you guys can see, it absorbed a little bit different because it was dry and it didn't have any other treatment on it before, so it absorbed a lot of paint. So I'm definitely gonna have to do another coat of paint over on this dock. So I'm quickly gonna knock that out and get these docks all buttoned up. Okay, so I am ready to paint. However, this paint is on the last few drops. I had to jack it up a little bit to get my pickup line a little bit deeper into the paint. So hopefully I can get this done. If not, I'll spray paint, and then whatever's left I'll have to roll just with the little bit that's left.
All right, guys, what do you think of the dock transformation?
Yeah, so we finally got both these dogs looking the same and with the same color, and it definitely changed the way the whole outside area feels and looks.
For sure. So I know we went with this brown, and funny story, we actually, I think, wanted to go gray, and Sam decided to bring brown back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. For some reason I had my mind made up in this color, and that's what we stick to. I think I was thinking a natural wood color, and that's just what we got.
So yeah, let us know if you think we should go with the original color, which we thought was gray, or if we should just keep it this one. I mean, I honestly don't hate it. I think it looks pretty good.
I don't hate it. Let us know what you think, if the gray would flow better with the green and the blacks.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know.
All right, guys, but make sure to stay tuned. We'll see you next week. Remember, we drop new videos every single Sunday, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below.
Goodbye.
Peace.
So I'm gonna get paint, and then I'm gonna paint them and make it look clean. Then I'm gonna get paint. Then I'm gonna throw some paint on it and make it look good. Then I'm gonna get some paint. Then I'm gonna get some paint. And get to it. So let me get to it, and let's go right quick.